Meat meat. I'll show you meat meat. Oh shit, I don't have the captains on. That's super important. I'm saying very important things. Also, hey, you know what we should notice? Well, first off, the game. Come on. Game capture. You just off. Try again. Uh-huh. There you go. That looks like shit. Try again. That's better. Looks better on my monitor. God, I hope it looks beautiful on yours. Anyway, you know what? Another thing that I am willing. Oh my god, a subscription by Emma Stitches. What a delight. What a dream. I have noticed something, and it is happening again. General, mute all game sound? How about a toggle that could be really useful and it comes up. There it is. Thank you. Look at that. Yay. Yay, Veilguard. Yay, Wheeler. Yay, Cleric. Look at that mute while minimized. Thank fucking Christ. That thing that I complain about on every game we play. Also, hi. I have been told that I am not to call myself a wuss for being sick, but I feel it. Because I don't have the flu. Or RSV. Or COVID. That's all we know. Designing a game engine, beautiful. You're designing it in ink, right? There was a message that I was supposed to read and definitely haven't, sorry. Because I am asleep. Hey, is it going to do the Dragon Age Inquisition thing? Huh? Yep. Oh, I love that. I spent a lot of time accidentally falling into slightly too deep water and then respawning somewhere more appropriate. Frostbite ain't a terrible engine. It's not really amazing for what you'd want to play. You'd want a BioWare game to be, but still, it looks pretty. It handles these out of bound things not too bad. Read. Mysterious note. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Face to face? Face to face! 3 pairings. I don't hate that. That sounds good. So we can interact, use the capstan arms to rotate the statue in either direction. That's cool, but what if... Well, that's not going to be it. That's not going to be it. That's not going to be it. That might be it. Let's keep looking. I don't even know what I'm picking up. 3 pairings. Do they occasionally, like, swap just a little bit, you know?
Must be 2 more.
You're kidding me. I don't... Like, I'm notably often lost in puzzles, but I don't think even I needed that information. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. Oh, that's so clever. I'm doomed. That child is too smart. It's not a competition, but also... Oh boy. The boom is probably because that's what I do when I pay for things. Usually while I am carrying baby K in my arms. Oh, I know what it is. You may have noticed a mod on my mod list that's less notifications, and I bet one of the notifications is the shit I'm picking up that is turned down a little bit. And that's okay. Where's my inventory? Do I even have an inventory? Back button. Journal, zoom, center on player, cycle quest objectives. That's cool. Map level. Shit. 0% discovered. Fuck you. I think auditory tics is pretty common in this community. Right? I'm picking up resources. Lovely. Cool. I wonder where I can track those, and would it be telling me that if I didn't have the notifications switched off via mod? Potentially I could turn that back, but whatever, it's fine. This is the shit I actually want. Oh, that didn't... I bet. Rats. Rats. I'm definitely going to have to turn that off. Codex. Miscellaneous. There's a new one. On divine imperatives. The helm of the solar is destroyed. Elgadon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. Helm is not created to torment, but even heroes are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them, as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. It must be swift. A thought lingers. Even as he saves us, what does he impart upon us? Reflections by Shiran, one who renounced Dayanthal. Yeah, I'll turn it off. We'll see. No, he only knows tapping.
That's the second. One more to go.
Okay, what was I complaining about? I'm notable as someone who gets lost during puzzles, but even I don't think I need Rook's constant commentary to say, well, there must be two more. That's the second one. Bet there's one more to find. Come on, man. I can work it out. I say, anyone else terrified that I'm immediately gonna, like, fuck it up? Can I, though? Yeah. Hey, listen. Well, possibly. Like, even then, like, the hey, listen never seemed to be as annoying as this.
That did something.
And I don't know why it never bothered me. Maybe if I replay it now, it would bother me. Are you gonna go open this door? See, I thought it would open a different door. Boop. Could be the library table. Hidden door. Sick. Yeah. I'm with Willow, actually. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by this instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by clear emotional impressions, diligent practice with a ruthless eye to mistakes, a relief of private achievement, away from well-meant misunderstanding and mindless worship, an unspoken joy in the center of rising, perfect echoes. Finally, beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance, meeting at a crescendo, a shared moment of understanding, seeing completely and being wholly seen. The impressions fade. Wait a minute, did I have a semicolon followed by, like, a clause and then another semicolon? I've been told, and then another comma? Like, I've been taught that was incorrect, but in the end, that's absolutely how I would write poetic, if not legal. Like, not legal documentation, but poetic language. Prose. Prose or poetry, both, really. Oh yeah, there's definitely nothing behind this wall. I'm glad I have... Whoa. Alright, everyone. Hey, another one, hey? What's in here? Ugh. Alright. We need to keep exploring. Alright, chat. Vote. Explore or plot. Sorry. Plot or explore. Oh, I did say that right. Explore or plot. There we go. I got there. Hey, Varric, you okay, buddy? Yeah, he's fine. Explore. Well, keep going. What can we find? I love me a floating book or two. Guess we are in a library. Run, Rook, run! There's so much to see, so much to do. Possibly. Well, I made these statues meet, and I can no longer turn them aside, so... Unless there's someone up here, that might be it for now. Because I can't get up here, presumably, until I get another companion who will move into that spot. What's this? Change monument. Well, alright. Legendary hollow, leaving streaks of gold in its wake. Yeah, well, we're not really a big fan of Fenrirel, so... What? Collect the Imperial Weave! Sick. Whatever that's for, it's going to be useful. And here we go. Opening the Codex again. Notes on a caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads, unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine a constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and truest need could differ, or even at odds, it's hard to contemplate. I've gone up a level. Yes, the game may say I'm only level 2, but I've gone up a level instead. Okay. I kind of expected a little more, but I guess not. Shadows of ancient Arlathan. Okay, I'm not certain that's everything, but I'm pretty sure. What if I go down? No. Just slide right off the side. Think the Imperial Weave can go here? Nope. Bet it can go somewhere else, though. No, we already checked in. We've spoken to our whole party. Oop, that's why it's letting us. See? Vine's in the way. Alright, table. What do you got for me? Yeah, very enthusiastic. Look, Rook, can you try again?
So, we stopped the ritual.
10 out of 10.
Varric paid the price.
9 out of 10.
Davrin made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
That doesn't help.
He did? When?
Very hard to do this one-handed. Thank you.
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
Suck on that,
You're sure
egghead.
that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus
Challenge
is
accepted.
using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
More.
The gods of my people were incredibly powerful. I don't mean they were powerful like a skilled mage. I mean they destroyed entire cities. They shattered mountains. So no, they might not literally be gods, but they're a lot worse than whatever you're thinking.
All right, well, we
It's-
stopped the
okay.
ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had
You're
two
in the
of
Fade.
other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
Alright.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific
Oh,
tyrants.
this is an old-fashioned, by the way.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
I didn't put a peel in.
Solus
I
says
used citrus
Elganon and
bitters.
Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
2.5.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Yeah.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
Harding's done it before.
Fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
And Solus is a half.
I'm not saying we go in blind.
Because he's trapped in the
This
Fae.
time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
She has a
All right, then.
concussion.
Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Ooh, fancy Illuvian. Oh, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I didn't get to choose my preferred world state. I didn't even get to import it from a previous save where, yeah, Morrigan would count. I'm not actually mad about that, by the way. Just making that clear. I've stated it before, and I'm standing by the earlier statement that, like, I don't think you can actually expect developers to keep all of the various potential game states, like, on track, you know? We're going to remove less notification pop-ups. Cool. And it doesn't let you choose every potential choice that it imported. It didn't do that in Inquisition because the challenge was take something that was released like a year and a half to 2 years after Neverwinter Nights 2, so like not that long, into a game that was released on the PlayStation 3, for fuck's sake. I don't remember the years. Don't look at me for that information. That's history. I don't do that. Right? So I don't blame them. Dragon Age Keep was an excellent solution that they did their goddamn best on. And I'm not surprised they didn't bother doing it for Veilguard, especially given, again, it was originally like not pitched. They were told by EA to make a live service game, and it didn't fucking work, and no one liked it because no one played the Inquisition multiplayer. They could have known. Anyway. What did we... what was I saying? Video games. So I'm not mad at them for not keeping track of every potential imported choice, right? That's just not how things work. Maybe we should go talk to Varric before we go through the Illuvian. Alright, well let's investigate it but not go through it yet. Gather team. Gather team. Terrible.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
And Inquisition is a massive fucking game, too. Importing choices from Origins
Well
and
then.
Exodus is hard enough. Inquisition is massive.
Shall we?
Even the yes, no one
Let's
did you
do
do
this.
DLC has another number of options. I'm excited to see what we learn more about the Titans, because that was a cool thing to just drop in DLC and never bring up again. Maybe I'll talk to Varric. I guess I won't. Oh god,
It's
that looks fucking
quiet.
good, doesn't it?
Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site.
Mm.
But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Woo.
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Bonk.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlathan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm
It's all my
sorry,
fault.
Tarith.
It's not your fault.
Oh, there you go.
Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
But it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the Evanurus. Elganan and Gillenane.
This isn't.
Thalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evanurus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
I was really hoping that the Dread Wolf was lying to us about all of this.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight better than the Evanurus.
there's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Bellarra Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual
Companion.
shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp, and we'll find Bellarra.
Harding, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, all right?
What?
What? No, I'm coming with you.
You're a great shot, Harding. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. They need you.
Fine. Since they need me.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp.
Why?
It's just south of here.
What's with the dialogue?
Bellarra's
This,
out near some
this
elven ruins to the
feels
west.
weird.
At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it exposition? Is it these characters don't feel distinct? Or what's going on? It felt a little weird. It's not very clear. I do wonder how different he'll be if he's being a dick because I'm a veil jumper or similar. Kind of wanted to be a Grey Warden, but we're okay. I like that no main character is a Grey Warden other than in
Is it
Origins,
me?
because that's,
Or is there something strange about this fog?
like, to
I've
me,
never seen fog like this. Something's not right.
like, Dragon Age jumps between discrete stories. At least I want it to, and that Veilguard kind of jumps. Veilguard kind of follows on from Trespasser, at least, in Inquisition, kind of bugged me a bit. Because I liked how different Exodus was in the narrative compared to Origins. A bit of it
So that
certainly.
varmint is moving. Ready if you are.
Dang. Hey, we found her.
Gotcha. Oh, people.
Sick. And Teven
Where'd
Crow.
you come from?
Bellarra? Bellarra Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Nev Gallus.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's
You
changed.
dork.
For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganar and Gillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now,
And Teven Crows.
raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but
But what?
see that shimmer?
Love ships.
That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
I think I'd prefer to stay in one piece, yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like
All right.
that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
That sounds like a public service.
Then
We
we're
need to
back
do
in
that.
Reality.
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Do-do-do-do. But we're being particularly proud of the character creator and how it's working. Bellarra's joined the party! Huzzah! Can't change any of that yet. Yar. Bonk.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
I don't really like that their valuables can be sold to vendors. Thanks! Collect Heartwood. Heartwood's not common. Okay, whatever. Jimbles, stop it. Related but similar question. Why are there nugs on the surface? That's not where nugs come from. Yes, I can see why there is a mod to turn off notifications for that sort of thing. I don't think I should have it at least for the first playthrough. So I don't know where my inventory is to check all this
That's the edge
shit.
of the bubble.
Okay.
Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Oh my god, a truffle. Well, well, well. A chest, eh? Oh.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Why is the ladder glowing? That's yellow paint, huh? Barely legible note. Construct broke my leg. Varric took a blade to the gut. We can hear them above us on the bridge. Let's leave, we'll make a break for it. I can't wait for us forever, right? Nug meat. Alright. Oh. Go, Rook, go! Monarch of thinking is straight lines. Yeah, it's just my glowing plants. They just glow. Just a normal thing as well, don't worry about it. Huh. Damn it. Got a truffle, but I forgot what my attack button was, so I didn't get to attack a nug and see if I get some free nug meat. It's a rare item, despite all the nugs being up here on the surface. If only I had some lichen beer. Could have played a dwarf, but I'd rather be an elf. It's just how it goes. What's that? Yeah.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Well, let's deal with them
Right button.
quick.
Okay, well, let's look at that one. What you got? Attack this target. Get him. What if we use Fade Bolts? And you can use Icebreaker.
Got it covered.
3, 4.
Get it out, Bellarra. Lucky shot.
Oh my god. I leveled up. Hey, fuck, we need that. Weapons! Whoa. Don't mind if I do. Never doubt Bellarra. You like met her a few minutes ago.
Any ideas on what the artifact
No, it was not the
might
first time
be?
I'd met. Never mind.
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
That's some good lighting effects. Important.
I
Sick.
don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Normal.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
Bellarra.
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food.
Miss.
Judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
We will hit a nug and see if I can get free nug meat. Entry new area. That's insane. Fuck off. Just let me explore.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Especially if we use whatever this thing is.
We can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Like this one? Yeah?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Ba, 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 ba. It just floats after me. Okay, sweet.
And there we go. Easy.
Wow, isn't that something?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here's a nug! Oh. Do you think it escaped or do you think I just missed? That's up to you. You tell me. Ready? And cross the bridge.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Okay. You can fully explore the area, but I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. Let's just... What you got for me? Imperial Weave. Okay, it's a common item, so I should be less excited about the one I picked up earlier, I guess. Oh, I see. I'll use Bellarra. No. Tinker. Okay, neat. Love it. Good job. Use B to dodge. Alright. I dodge. I got a shield. Just take it on the chin.
Got us at a distance.
Ow. Come on. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah, not enough rage. Okay. Three, four. Touch. 1, 2. Oh, there are more. Sweet. Yes, please. Are you impressed? How I've managed to make the game mechanics actually work for me?
Last of the magic energy.
Yeah?
Path should be clear ahead.
How I have been dodging. How I switched weapons when I realized I didn't need to use a shield if I was gonna dodge. Yeah? Look at me. Look at me being good at video games. Are you so proud of me? This mall looks terrible, so I can't... can't wait till I get a better version, but we'll see. Whoop! Someone up here? New weapon? Shiny gear?
So you're really Nev Gallus? The detective from Minrathis?
The detective.
Last time I checked.
I've read about you. You've gone after some powerful mages before, but Fen Harel? The real Fen Harel?
And now Elganon and Gillenane, apparently.
My actual gods are out there trying to end the world, and Nev Gallus is on the case. I can't believe it.
The real Nev Gallus. Let's see how cool she is. Hey, fucker. Oh.
Damn, another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
I love that you can animation cancel your
Okay,
attacks with a
easy
dodge.
enough. But watch out.
That makes it so
Whenever you
much
see
easier.
one, there's more nearby.
That means I don't need to think about what I'm doing. Just auto attack and then dodge when necessary. Love it. Thank you. Yes, please. Alright, I find this surprising that there isn't. Okay. It is a good feeling, right? Hell yeah. Boing. I'm a bit gear hungry at the moment. I want a new maul or two-handed weapon. I want a new set of armor, though this new one doesn't look so bad at all.
Someone met a bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive.
Weatherstained note. We found the usurper's archive spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation as we surmise, but another's. You can guess whose. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your orders, Lord Elganan. Captain Athnarael.
Somehow.
It does, right? Look at that. It's like a trend that has continued ever since everything after Origins, but like Dragon Age was originally a very
Seeing
dark
these
fantasy
kinds of ruins
setting.
never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
But it absolutely is not now. This is the highest of high fantasy. Teleporters, floating cities. Like, it looks beautiful. That's part of the problem. If everything was covered in dung. I guess a real test, though not the only test, is we're gonna see the Darkspawn again, right? That'll help us discover how different the world is. A great axe, don't mind if I do. Boom. How big the weapons are also a big one too. Like, this is a fucking polearm. Not that you'd know. Oh, come on.
These
Just one.
constructs. It means I was right.
Fade bolts and icebreaker.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
I am quite pleased that we are fighting more than one of them at a time. That's great. Should I have started at a harder difficulty? I don't think so. Do you want to see me die repeatedly? Yes. You sickos will watch that puzzle counter go up. Raid of Blades! I took a hit. Yeah, I can charge attacks now. Should we really be doing that? Sick. Good job, Nev. How great did that look, right? An inactive core. My god. That's super valuable. Bonk. I'm yet to actually get something from... How dare you. Also, yes, we do love a good comrade. I'm not going to spill his medical secrets on stream, but there are additional reasons why we send our love in his direction now. Boop. 1063.
So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
Nuke.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Yeah, okay, so when the elves were, we once had a really powerful civilization in the past, but we've forgotten more than we ever knew. We're repeating things out of tradition, but we don't understand them anymore. Dark fantasy, or darker fantasy, right? We are mostly an underclass or underclass slaves or travelers who are essentially kicked out of any location. Dark fantasy. The ancient civilization is still partially around. You can find it, and their magic still works. High fantasy. Is that a darkspawn? What do you look like now? Fourth game. Oh fuck. Okay, you're definitely zombies now.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
All right. Hey, BGE, I hope you're well, man. Fuck.
Not looking good, Rook.
We're fine.
Darkspawn. Here.
We made it.
I never would have believed it.
They are like.
Until today.
So again, I want to teach, think, consider rather than just criticize, right? So they look different each game, and that's not a problem. That's what we can. That is actually a great lesson in what art direction means for your game and how it, like, oh, chest down there, huh? And how it can affect your game and what it means. They look different here. Apparently, there's a reason for it.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Oh, BG, I don't know. I'm relatively new in myself. This is on Willow's recommendation. I loved the lore from Origins and 2 and 3, I guess. So Origins, Exodus, and Inquisition have all been valuable ways to spend time. So giving Veilguard a try is totally worth it. Especially with Steam Family Sharing, which EA games were excluded from for some time, but now they're not, so I didn't even pay for it. So all it's taking is download space and a few hours of time. It's worth it. So let's continue with this rant about art direction. These Darkspawn are ostensibly, as far as I can tell, the same sort of creature as we have seen in Origins and 2. And they changed quite significantly between Origins and 2, right? Game mechanics sort of piss you off. I gotta say, that's totally true so far. So far, the action and gameplay has just been, like, smooth as goddamn silk. That and it looks fucking beautiful. I imagine playing this on the couch with my controller is on a massive TV with HDR turned up, which it is on my screen, just probably not streamed. It would look absolutely beautiful. And sometimes that's enough. Well, that's funny, given I recommend indie games a lot too, and a lot of them look terrible because
Company, get ready.
expensive games are... good-looking games are
I've
expensive.
never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlathan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Yeah, see?
Could the Elven gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
Ooh.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
The moment-to-moment dialogue, especially in this first, like, mission, because it's the first one out of the prologue, feels a little different in a way that's grating on me a little, but I need to turn off the deep enthusiasm for the first 2 games. First two and a half. I liked a lot of Inquisition, but not all of it. It certainly felt different. That I gotta get over. But it's just not bad. It's just a lot more relaxed. A lot more, again, as Willow stated at one point, Marvel. And it does feel Marvel. I love the Marvel movies. So, the whole MCU. So, like, it's not bad. Does that look explosives to you? It has an explosive barrel? Time to crate. Oh, there you go.
The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow.
I bet we could. I wonder if it's this thing that's got a glowing thing on it.
More darkspawn, right where you broke that
Oh,
wall.
like, that's fun. To have this, that's fun. This is them going, oh, we do have the Frostbite engine. Lesson learned. I'm gonna do it again 1 billion times. Like, this is video games. You wanna have vehicle sections? Or like turret sections in your RPG? Of course you do. We've got the Frostbite engine. Remember that Origins felt like a somewhat evolution of Baldur's Gate 2 and Neverwinter Nights, but mostly Baldur's Gate. We got dialogue trees that are going to happen by you clicking numbers 1 to 5. We got incredibly long dungeon sequences that are mostly going to be navigatable by map. Tutorial, yeah. And I'm glad. I want them to. They're utilizing tech that they didn't have access to. Now they do. And I really can't understate how beautiful it is, and they're really using that art effort. We're going to talk to these characters and then learn more of their backstory, and I feel like that's going to be the main draw for me too, because come on, man. I loved Blackwall so much. Tom Rainier, he was a dark fantasy character trapped in Inquisition. Right? No wonder I loved him so much. He was fantastic.
Another resonance amplifier.
Anyway.
The last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
Now, what were we saying about art direction? Because I think maybe you can go back to it. Okay, these are ostensibly the same sort of creatures, though they're not entirely, and we know that for sure, because there's a reason. Willow told us. Art direction means you tell one of your lead artists, hey, we got some weird creatures, and they go, okay. They're corrupted, humanoid-esque, probably earlier races. I want you to do something with them. We go, okay, cool. I'm going to give you, and they give you a few options. And Detonate Sundered. They both have Detonate Sundered. Maybe companions. But, like, what we have instead is different interpretations of the same prompt, and they say different things. They may be the same creatures, but the art inspiration is going to say different things about it.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Potentially, I feel like I've had half of this argument in my head earlier today. I think while I was trying and failing to sleep, so please, let me go on this tangent. You'll probably see this before. And you'll probably recognize it again where someone is complaining about the concept of why are the curtains blue? Your English teacher says it's because of depression. And the artist says the curtains are blue because they're blue. Right. Okay. Easy criticism to refute. The next available statement is obviously, well, it's an artistic choice. The author put in detail for some reason of what is that? How can you interpret it? And then you go one step further. It actually doesn't matter what the author intended to put down at that point because ... You know, author is dead. You know that shit. Next step. If you ask J.R.R. Tolkien what Lord of the Rings was about, he wouldn't say World War I. But he was deployed to the Somme, and there is a section of Lord of the Rings where some mostly innocent people who just love to stay at home, be good friends, have small arguments with each other, and then farm, and eat big breakfasts, have to cross a swamp filled with thousands upon thousands of dead men with their faces coming up out of the mud, and if you stop too long to stare at them, you'll fall deep into the mud yourself and lose yourself before you die. But none of it is allegory. Don't worry. You ask him what it's about, and he wouldn't say World War I. He did just grab the Somme and then add a fantasy twist to it. So the author isn't even the number one authority on what their story is about either, right? At least in this example. I can tell you this falls, like this happens to a lot of good art. The implicit assumptions that come in. It even happens through art that's created by a committee. What is Dragon Age of Veilguard about? Fuck, man, you tell me. We'll find out when we finish it. Honest about arachnophobia and Christian allegory. Yeah!
Like it's feeding off the elven magic.
And I also wouldn't go so far to say that he was lying. He didn't have to, and probably even shouldn't have, done the internal work necessary to analyze the literary themes in your own work. They're poisoned by your perspective. That's why he analyzed the literary themes in... Grendel? Wolfen... What the fuck? It's the poem. The... Beowulf. That was his goddamn job. Can't tell what it's about without spoiling. That's very kind of you, Willow, and that's why I'm hoping we will get to it. We will play more. We will understand what it's about. Gross goop? Ah, that the blight affects or is attached to buildings was always a cool thing for me, right? That it stated that it wasn't just a way to corrupt beings and humans and mammals. It was a thing that could corrupt buildings, right? A cracked scroll. The stench of the decay fills the air. The Evaners now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. Grendel? ... Hey, I got there. Love me some flawless crystals. And in the chest, more flaws. Oh, I wonder who that is. Hello. Yeah. Praise me. Little buddy. What are you doing, little boy? How's the gator, Ben? That's cool. Yes, that's where he's on God's paper and clip around every day. You like that? What will you do to bed? That's computers. That's computers. Mom's computer is on too. This is easy. Oh. Would you like a big? Yeah, if you would. Big house for my boy. Now I'm up in your gate. You want to go to bed? Good night, little buddy. A good sleep. One and a little one. Sweet little one. Sweet little guy. Anyone else see on the map that there is a chest up? But how do I get it? I want it. Ooh. No? Oh. Okay. Keep going. I'm supposed to donate plasma tomorrow, but I have a sore throat. Do you think they'll tell me to go away? Be highly disappointed. I nagged the person at work organizing blood donation to allow for plasma donation because I'm too gay.
Building's what I think it is. Then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
And too much of
what was kept?
Like,
the
let's make it clear.
archive spirit.
Ah.
Chanel's called it the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
Okay.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Yeah, instead they're like, have you had anal in 3 months? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And okay, well now you can only donate plasma. Again, it's better than nothing. It's certainly better than it was, because, oh, in the last year? No, right? Like, this is better. Good on him. But it doesn't really open up the whole possibility. As much as they may hope. And I gotta tell, like, they're mad too. They don't want it to be this way either. Every time I'm there, and I say, yeah, I'm allowed to now, they go, oh, I'm so glad. Thank you very much. We're so sorry it took this long. They know. They don't want it to be like this either. Oh, cool. So I donate plasma when they can, but they also like, if you don't feel well, don't turn up, reschedule. And then I can only think, I don't feel well a lot of the time. So then you get a lot of messages asking you to please reschedule, please reschedule, please reschedule. I'm like, I know, I swear to God, I have a toddler. Like, I'm gonna be sick a
Looks like
lot.
the store is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
New shield, yes, please. Oh, this. There you go. Put it here? No, put it over here. It's funny that that is actually a pretty good quote. That's from Family Guy. Needle stick.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
Don't mind if I do. Wait, this wall? Oh shit. Frozen tundra. Nate. At least it's relatively summer where you are. Could be worse. Honestly, I'm enjoying the freezing cold camera. I get to wear a cool coat. We had really cold rain today, yesterday. That was great. Alright, let's go get the other one. Which will be around the corner. Oh. Slightly further around the corner. I'd complain about it like being clear where to pick it up. There's a window so you can see it. But also I didn't look through the window. And I have spent ages being lost before. So
We did it.
let's not be too
All
mean.
that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Ooh. A common axe. Oh, well, it's better. Okay, somehow. Yarr. Looks very similar for some reason. Do I have an inventory now? I do have an inventory screen. Oh my god, the jumper's death leathers. Recruit song assault. Well, we're not doing that. Oh, that's why. Okay, well this... No, because that's a one-hand weapon. Oh, I see. Cool. Never mind then. ChatGPT. Boo. Well, about that. cleric gets to claim at least partial Canadian heritage. I say giving away secrets. Whoops. And I don't know. It's funny, you hear online, like, Australians are a place where it's all trying to kill you, and I can only think, not really. I live in a city. It's very similar to other places. There are just kangaroos around that you run into with your car and ruin your week. Kind of like a moose, you know? Trying to... Born there. Jeez, okay. See, I didn't know that. I keep forgetting that. Hopping the... Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We certainly pretend to be more laid back, but a lot of Australians as a larger culture, and it's hard to claim that given it's a big continent. Not all of it's inhabited by people on the internet, but you know. Claim to fame is like, oh, really laid back, but they're really fucking conservative. Not all of them, but certainly a majority. It's like, oh, yeah, you know, casual racism's just fine. That's what happens when part of the founding narrative of your nation involves pretending the continent is empty and treating humans like animals. Yeah, that's a good one, Cleric. We like that. That's a good tactic. It's just reality, really. They don't mean that. They mean people who look slightly different. Yeah. Yeah, the War Memorial, which is in Canberra, and that's where I live. It's the capital, not Sydney. That'll come up a lot, don't worry. When you're talking to Canberrans. Since it's a very old building, it was set up as a kind of cultural institution supposed to remind you of like national heritage and get you all pumped up for war. Not entirely. They say it's for sacrifice, but also it's like almost directly in front of Parliament House. It has, I believe, 4 on each side and one sort of reflecting pool central area, like really intricate, detailed, sculptured heads of animals. Like a kangaroo on one side, and opposite is an emu. Like very Australian animals. And at the very end, in one of the corners, it's got an Aboriginal man and an Aboriginal woman displayed in the same place as animals. Because when it was designed, maybe 60 years ago, not even that long ago, prevailing attitude is, oh, they're just animals. Treat them like it. They're just a flora and fauna that were here when the British moved in. Now, I don't know if this is entirely true, and I'm not going to treat all Australian Aboriginals as a whole monolith, so you can't take one answer. But I'm fairly certain that at the time when I did a tour, so like high school, years ago, they did speak to the Tent Embassy at one point to say, hey, we feel awkward about this. And the response was, yeah, we kind of don't want you to forget that. Leave it. But feel that shame. Continue to. And it'll come back. That prevailing attitude, if you don't fight against it at all times and guard yourself against it, it will happen. You will. I'm not going to say you as in the people I'm talking to, but like, I don't know what's happened to it, and that sucks. That's a good quote. South African racism to American racism, you don't need to guess. Well. Oh. I don't know too much enough to comment. Just shout out to Molly Conger's amazing podcast, Weird Little Guys, that had like an 8 or 9 episode, so several individual stories that weave together about South African Nazis and their race war. It's fascinating. Depressing. First episode of Weird Little Guys is like, this fuck up is also a Nazi. Listen to all the weird dumbass shit he did and then immediately got caught. Look at this idiot. And many other episodes are like, and this guy got away with it, and this guy got away with it, and this guy got away with it. And that makes me sad. But know thy enemy, right?
Here it is. The Nodus Thalin.
So we take it and we...
Another tangent, sorry. Potentially that's why occasionally, not always, but jumping into Warhammer 40k racism is like funny because it's less systemic oppression and pretending nothing is happening and more so blatant that only idiots could not see it as a bad thing. Whoops, the internet's full of idiots.
Good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? So what makes this tricky?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it.
Sounds
Good
bad.
news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before.
Here's another art direction thing about Dragon Age as a series is definitely not Dark Fantasy anymore. Her bracelets are floating. That's not what happened. Anyway.
It's almost like it's breathing.
So interesting, BG. Like, hey, again, like Frozen Waste, Alaska? It's like indigenous community. Oh, well, I do my best.
Ogre!
Look at that.
That's an ogre!
Yeah, it sure is. That looks very different. Vulnerable to fire, huh? Wisconsin. I barely know what that is. Midwest, right? Fuck. Vulnerable to fire, you say? Whoa. Stop trying to heavy attack Jimbles and just fuck the fucker up. Come on. Yeah, alright. Rook, no! Wow. That's a bit embarrassing. I'd love to visit Portland. Good coffee culture there. It's no Seattle, but it's close. And I love good coffee. Primarily when someone else is making it for me. Not exclusively when someone else is making it for me, but definitely. Yeah, it feels good to play. Even this combat is like, boy, is this an action RPG. That's for damn sure, right? Rook. Cool. All right. Hmm.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
And it explodes and everyone dies? No?
There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh, no you don't.
You ever played Mass Effect Andromeda? So I'm getting PB vibes here. Also, Andromeda was better than we give it credit for. I'm sorry, I don't speak Elfinese.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Derthalan.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Derthalan. What do you...
No. Sausage. Hey, come here. Yep. Okay.
Where'd the spirit go? The Nadas Derthalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it.
Guess you
It's
got your
kinda
project
my
for the
thing,
lighthouse.
Fixing magical stuff.
I know I literally just said, anyone remember Andromeda? But I'm about to do it again. Anyone remember Dragon Age 2 and Meryl? I think her quest was great. Fantastic example. That Meryl really felt like, again, dark fantasy. It's fine. I'm gonna mess with cursed artifacts. It's not blood magic. I'll be fine. Gets everyone killed. There's no good outcome to the quest. Whoops. Good night, BG. Thank you for logging in and hanging out for a bit. It was lovely to chat. Seriously. I appreciate you giving us your time.
Strife and Ireland will want to know about this. And the Blight. And the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil-jumper camp.
You get sausage. Level 4. Reaper Slayer. The Mornwatch Reaper. Lords of Fortune. Grey Warden. No. I'm none of those things. My word, how disappointing. Trait Determined Death. Hold down final text. Oh, I thought I already had that. Never mind. There you go. Upgrades critical strikes. That sounds lovely. Okay, cool. Good. Oh my god, we can change your gear. Your bond with a companion has increased. Oh my. Okay, so someone clearly thought, you know what would be cool? Having more customizability than you had in Inquisition. And they're correct. Well done. Time slow. Reduce the movement of enemies and companions, but allow her to continue moving and attacking. That's cool. Deal more damage. Short circuit cover. Ah, you gain precision. All enemies take damage. What about your next ability doesn't cost range? Companions can use abilities. That's cool. We're going to do that. We'll start using this debuff ability. They don't have points. Because Bellarra's leveled up and the other two haven't. Oh my, well done. What an interesting way to look at it. Okay, camping gear. Willow, you are quite convincing. Gotta say, it's pretty cool. And as you've stated, this is still like the tutorial version. One buckler, skirmishes right. I wonder woodworker's mallet. Alright, what's in the chest? New weapon for Bellarra. Sick. Sick. Good job. Good job, Bioware. Good job. EA gets nothing. Anyway. Fucked up shit away. Yes, please.
Ready to go?
Let's see.
Right. Let's get moving.
Yes,
Come on.
please.
I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
I hit the level cap in Inquisition almost every time I played it, so I'm wondering if we'll end up in the same boat. Will we end up also at the level cap? I do remember you saying you kind of don't need to, but it's worth doing
11
everything.
wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Sweet.
Jahel Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlathan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Derthalin.
Wait, you found the Nodus Derthalin? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Can I get a Mabari Hound?
It hasn't run out yet. So let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Like, I'm
Which leaves us with
pretty
what?
sure this Rook is from
Demeter's
Minthara,
Crossing.
but
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact
we could
with
pretend to
Demeter's
be from
Crossing.
Ferelden and then get a
We could go
Mabari
check it
Hound.
out. The 3 of us, I mean.
Just want to name
You
him
mean
Barkspawn.
You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
Oh, tell me
Don't know
more,
what
Harding.
You're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
That. Are we going to start another mission immediately? Quest complete and entropy's grasp. Teams help Bellarra disable the artifact and free them from the Veil Bubble. She also uncovered an ancient repository of elven knowledge, the Nardus Derthalon. While Bellarra intends to unlock a secret, she has joined the team as they search for the escaped elven gods. No, okay, cool.
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
We aren't prepared.
Okay, I didn't give it enough credit. You know what I expected it to do? I expected the game to immediately start, like, next quest, load us into the next area, and then would be like, okay, let's go.
What's your ear about Demeter's cross?
Again, because I'm taking it from the first...
Do we know why?
The first version of Dragon Age Veilguard was
If you're in
designed
the
and
market for
supposed to
instruments
be
of dismemberment, just so happens I can help.
designed as a live service game, right? Can I valuable item? Okay, so these are just valuable. They're not crafting materials, so I just sell them. Great. Increases the strength of the veil jumpers. Love it. Good job. So I did expect it to, like, mission based, go, right? And that's not. Upgraded. Companions. Oh, shopwreck too. Okay, so the Fate Touch War Axe will become better. Diatress health, precision on kills. Alright, cool. Potentially those using Forest Guardian's Belt. Who is buy? Oh, we don't have it at all. Okay, well, that'll be good. Jeez. Oh, that's 4. No base defense. It's fascinating. Very cool. Okay. No accessories. No accessories for you, buddy. Rank up first. You want some Heartwood? You want Dragon's Bounty? Fuck yeah, dude. Assets. Jumper's jumper. Well, I don't hate that. Killer none. My word, I would not hate that at all. That sounds great. Materials. Okay. Okay, alright, alright. I see how this is working. 1, well done. This is good. I'm excited. No. I'm gonna have to... I do like the shorthand of having... New hat. Okay, so equip. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb as hell. Look at that stupid fucking helmet. We're not doing that. Okay.
We've met. Do your best not to die, yeah? It can be rough out there.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the plan.
We're losing too many veil jumpers as it is. Now Demeter's crossing.
We need to get a hand.
Not back to an Illuvian. Okay, cool. That's... I'm intrigued and pleased. Let's see how this turns out. There's more to see, more to experience. Good job, Dragon Age. I'm gonna find me a BioWare developer and say, hey, good work, buddy. You exceeded my expectations on at least one occasion. Well done. The Randy Dowager Quarterly, Volume 4. A well-thumbed quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Roundy Dowager welcomes the shortened tales that longing for the collected two telling tales, being a story of rocking between hard places, first seeking escape and then ultimately finding release. Then probably a third bear man shows up. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought, but spry of step. The lady herself says, strange credulity and modesty in equal measure, but where better to suspend disbelief than upon rising passions. 4 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. Hot. Lovely. I love fictional smut. Smut that is not only fiction, but created in universe fiction. Horny people gonna get off. Invest realism in a world and your characters.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? this area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
Something Tusk Love. Essentially, you know, Tusk Love has been defictionalized and exists as an actual novel, right?
We got it.
And in addition, I've read it, and it was good. Certainly worth my time. Not quite as kinky as one might expect, but maybe that's just because I'm reading more extreme examples. What was I saying earlier? Yeah,
That was the capital city, Arlathan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
You give your NPCs enough agency, let your fictional characters exist more in the world, take up more space in reality, think about their motivations, their societies and their motivations, and then suddenly they're getting horny. It's not explicitly this is what makes... This is realism, this is what reality is, but it is kind of funny how what is seen as give creations enough space to slowly exist more and more in the world, and they'll develop vices that just make sense. A lament for a fallen Elvenand. From a veiled jumper's letter. I hear tall watchtowers once stood where these waters emptied into the sky. Their torches lit to guide their weary travel. Sometimes on still days when the mist hangs low on the river, I can imagine the lighted path up to the golden spires of Arlathan, and the voices of my people calling me home. I know Elvenand. Our lost civilization is not how I imagined it. Arlathan was a place of wonder and magic, but also of conflict and war ruled by tyrants. Yet, still I mourn it and wish that I could have seen it just once and called it mine. Added in below in different handwriting. These feelings are not yours alone. There was no sin in grieving what was lost, imperfect though it was. Strife. My main opinion on the Critical Role expanded media, I've read the comics, and there were comics I haven't read enough comics in general to understand what's a good comic and what's not. A lot of the time I'm like, yeah, okay, that happened, that art's interesting, but it's never any more than that for me, which feels like a personal failing rather than a commentary on the medium. Yes, I've read understanding comics. Paige would have nagged me into hell if I hadn't. What's the next thing I wanted to say? Yeah, the Critical Role novels are better than I expected. Everyone, the first one, Kith and Kin, I was like, that was alright, but still better than I expected. And then the next two just rocked my socks. Positive. I'd recommend them. And Tusk Love as well. Like, this is a romantasy novel, and what do you expect out of a romantasy novel? Is it a good one? And the whole time I'm like, these characters are interesting. I understand their motivations. When they are being tense with each other, it feels like it's for a decent reason, other than we're just not discussing obvious shit the way we should. Like, that's great. That's a bar that's not met by many other novels. So no wonder I've nagged Emma Stitches into, hey, we should read Tusk Love. And then I did. I beat her to it. Whoops. and like, the Critical Role cast didn't write it. They didn't even ghostwrite it. They hired someone else to do it. I don't remember her name. In fact, we could figure it out together. Hey, let's look. Is this going to be embarrassing? No, it's a blank tab. Go ask Tusk Love. Book by Critical Role, and there Guanzon, right? Am I taking a break tonight? No. Let's just go all the way through, right? She did a great job, the Hurricane Wars. I write fantasy novels about hot messes and the morally grey losers who love them. I love you. Well done. I'm gonna read more, and this sounds awesome. Anyway. Like, even though it's subcontracted out to like professional writers who are writing in an established universe, it's still, you could tell by the way Laura like made references to Tusk she enjoys the genre of romantasy. And then it's continued in that it's the next semi-official, no, definitely official, but I don't think it's got its own source book, campaign frame for Daggerheart. Their high fantasy, heroic fantasy, especially TTRPG, is going to have a whole like campaign theme, frame, whatever. Oh, it's credited, absolutely. It's like, I just, doing something for money exclusively in an artistic sense is like not a bad thing. Don't let me say that for all. It just feels a little weird when the concept of what we imagine as an author is someone who's like, I'm making the whole shit up myself, let's go. And that's funny given, I'd say, maybe even half, maybe even a majority of writing is happening in fanfiction spaces, right? So maybe the conception of an author is someone who creates their own shit. Novelists creating their own shit almost entirely and putting it out there isn't actually how things happen. What was I saying? I got distracted. The campaign frame, next one for Daggerheart, is a romantasy frame. And like the core book has 4 default campaign frames, so it's not like this is exclusively what our system is for. But they're making a big red hot go at trying to interpret this, again, heroic fantasy medium to light combat system into this frame. And I don't know if it's going to work, but fuck am I excited to see how they're going to do it. It's going to make me hunger to play even more Daggerheart, so see how that turns out, huh? Anyway, we playing Dragon Age? One inscription. The secrets of the past now hidden to each and every man forbidden. But seek ye with a watchful eye. Find a key in the owl's cry.
Huh. A giant owl.
Oh.
Must be something to this.
Well, where's the owl? Now, we're looking for the owl's cry, not the owl's eye. So, it's time to poke it out and see if it hoots at us.
Move fast.
2 necrosis. More of a crow than an owl, but fair enough.
Need to move.
Okay, I've not found an appropriate way to get through that without hurting. Yeah, this, let's touch on that earlier thought. No, Cleric, there's absolutely nothing wrong with, it's not even ghostwriting, you know? You're not pretending to be a different person. You're just writing on commission. And that happens. A lot of like scripts are done that way. You think movies are art? They obviously are. Then like that just happens. Especially when like script writers are not directors. It must feel odd to like hand your work over to another person and say, okay, bring it to life. I only wrote all of the words and roughly what happened. Now it's your job to turn it into something else. That's always felt like a strange divide to me. But that's just because I love writing, right? Oh. No? It was golden, I assumed. Anyway.
That spot, move!
Hey, we didn't explain this time. Thick one's on. I wrote Tusklove. It was good. 9 Lives of Lucian. It was good. Absolutely. Totally worth it. And the best one was the one for Campaign 3, which is funny because I hadn't actually watched Campaign 3 at that point. No, let me in. Oh, okay. It's just like solely the backstory of Marisha Ray's character. I can't remember her name at this moment. That's not the character or Marisha's fault. It's mine. I've been listening to novels instead of keeping up with Campaign 3's recaps.
Hardy, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. I need to get back in the fight.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
That's some thick ass fog, baby. Also, yeah,
This isn't right.
I did check. There is no unlimited party size mod for Veilguard, and I can see how it would break apart the goddamn system. So, fair enough. But I tried. I want you to know I tried.
The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Stay frosty, boys. Demetta's Crossing. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Anyone else hyped for the next episode of Season 4 Critical Role on Friday? I am. Jesus.
It's so quiet.
The whole party's
Too
there.
quiet.
Where is everybody?
Free gold. Two. Looks like I can only command 2 people, Bellarra and Knave. But Harding's with us, that's cool. We commanded Harding in the prologue, so she is a full companion, but interesting. Valuable in the sense that you can sell it for money rather than valuable in the sense that it's rare. Given we just picked up kindling. Hey Rook, why do you destroy everything? Oh, maybe I can find a couple of gold pieces. Alright, that's insane behavior, just as long as you're away. You're acting like a Diablo character. What are you doing? Kicking crates? People live here. Yeah, you say that, but also all this stuff is empty. Why would it be empty? I think Rook knows that we're in a video game. It's the most horrible thing you could have imagined. I haven't played Max Payne 2 in a long time.
People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Nev, that's very dramatic, but how would you know that? Free gold. Oh shit. See that? I think I'm gonna have to.
I think we can get in over here.
Oh.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
The reddest of red lyrium.
No one gets out. No exceptions.
Hey, buddy.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Everyone has to stay.
Very good,
We'll
Willow.
be rewarded. All of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
If the blight, especially in Origins, couldn't turn you into a darkspawn, darkspawn came from broodmothers, was a good twist on the general, the corruption is going to fuck with you plot or trope, right? It was good that it would mess with you and make you like aggressive and then die pretty quickly.
Town square. We
But
need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
oh, this is pretty bad. Yeah, like
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
Tattered note. Just forget it. The mayor's not worth arguing with. He'll take gold from the town coffers for the new fountain in the square outside his front window, but good lumber to fix the docks that everyone uses? That's far too expensive. Adeline.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
Glad she drew attention to that, because I didn't see it. That's pretty fucked. Oh, God. Environmental artists, 10 out of 10. Eat your heart out. They've done well. This is fine.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
Okay, let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
What was that?
A
Something
roar
big.
in the distance.
Stay sharp.
Stay frosty.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? A sinkhole. But how?
Well, I think some elven gods have to answer for this. And again, I blame them for everything.
Careful not to slip.
That's the deep roads down there,
Whoa!
where the
Oh
darkspawn
no!
come from.
Look, more people.
I also can be destroyed when I'm in my vulnerable pulsating state. Like, pretty reasonable tooltip, you know? Hide that load screen, baby.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers?
She'll be fine.
Bellarra!
Jahel! He's alive!
Bellarra.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Bellarra, be careful.
Man having worst day of his life.
Help me, anyone!
Veilguard orders. Jahel, to be safe, let's make sure Demeter's crossing is alright. And that none of the villagers have spotted anything. Take Milva, she's new. This will help ease her in and build confidence as a scout. Yeah, reason was absolutely given. It's, the Magisters of Tevinter Imperium did it a lot. All the time. And it is corruptive. It can... taking over control of someone's body and or mind is not only addictive, but corruptive. Like, that was made explicit. Very clear. A lot. But also, the old gods did it and it was fucked. Is like... we've got a more dramatic example here. Is probably... now the old gods are back and doing... the old elven gods are doing it, and it's particularly bad for in additional reasons. I think that's a pretty reasonable development. And good narratively to be like, and also here's another. You thought it was bad before. It can also do... ... That's good. It's also when no one trusted mages. Paige has got like a running joke of perhaps your allegory for prejudice shouldn't have, and they can actually kill you as unintentional subtext.
Help me! Hurry!
Something big, they said.
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please! Hey!
Well, they didn't call it the suspicious lack of Dragon's Age.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me!
Well, that's why the Darkspawn's on the surface. An old god is up here. It was...
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
Do we have
the
any...
village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my
Nice.
thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilnenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demeter's crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
Well, I'll die.
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
I mean... The mayor lived... Like...
Let's get him out of there.
What? This entire village is dead because of him.
Yeah, that sucks, but like... We
Then
don't
why
gain...
spare him?
We don't gain anything.
Because our fight is with Elganon and Gillenane, not people like him.
Thank you.
I didn't ask for your gratitude.
Then, if I may offer some advice, steel yourself. I felt their power. The promises they make, it's irresistible.
Then try harder next time.
This painkiller's wearing off.
Don't make me regret saving you.
Yes, of course. But you should be worried about the rest of the world. Or this will be our future.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free.
Hey, Varric.
Thanks to Solus. They'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone.
Several of them were dragons and had been killed by Grey Wardens, so, you know.
But
Sucks
they
to be
still
them.
had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start.
See, like, that's an interesting one.
They made plans to tap more of the Blight. All of it. To rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Fast travel. Because the old gods being dragons sealed in the, like, not the only dragons, but dragons that are sealed in the deep roads or underground. Oh man, let me through. Well, sealed in the deep roads that sing a song that calls the Darkspawn dig them out and then light them, and then they break to the surface. Assumption. Thank you, Will. It was good. I'm going off information I know from the first 3 games. And the novels. Forget I'm a huge nerd. And most of the comics. And the TTRPG that definitely was worth playing, even if I only played it once with Dead Men. Anyway, moving on. Those old gods that were dragons being, like... And now, we just saw, like, was that dragon, like, called? Was it speaking with the voice of Elganon? Or is it Elganon? Are they in that form? Because that would be... I don't think I like that as much. I don't want them to have the same... I don't know if I want the Elven Gods to be dragons. That's my main point here, right? I don't want the Elven Gods to be dragons. I want them to be something else. Scouting report. Apparition. Okay, cool. See, that's good, Willow. I like that. Scouting report, apparition. Expedition scouting report, Veil Jumper Cater reporting. I was in the northernmost stretch of Arlathan forest, trying to find a way into the Gentium ruin. We recently discovered an old journal that claimed a lost Keeper found a room full of relics inside Gentium down in the labyrinth. The entrance is blocked by rubble, so I was getting ready to wedge myself through a gap in apparition and peer in front of it. It seemed to be blocking my way. Whatever it wasn't solid, so I think I could have passed through it. But it seemed to be waving its arms. It felt like a warning that I shouldn't enter the ruins. I didn't argue. I turned and ran. Nice Howler statue you got there, Veil Jumpers. Well, well, well.
Blade with a serrated edge. Hasn't met an artery it couldn't sever.
Okay, Amelia, that's
Have a look.
a little strange, but fair enough. Oh, it's straight. Kristen valuables. There you go. This seems pretty reasonable, right? Mayhem. Buy materials. I can't buy that yet. Psst. Really like to buy those. The skins. It did not.
Come back alive. No coin in dead customers.
Since I'm playing this via Steam Family Sharing, I didn't purchase it. Nor did I purchase the mainly available DLC that is like, want some skins? That's all we got. Do you want some skins? Babes, no. It's available too. Oh, because we got the upgraded Oppo. And it's not like I'm against buying that. Like, I will. I have. Usually, it's gotta feel like it's worth it. If it's just visual, what else is it gonna add? There's no plot DLC.
Did you find our
And
scouts?
almost certainly won't be.
They're dead.
Fan conception, at least on Reddit, is like Dragon Age is dead until EA really need to revive it in a way. That's enough time passed that people forgot what they did to Veilguard. I don't know if it's going to happen right away. I think it's going to be some time until we see Dragon Age again. And then in what conception? Is it going to be another mobile game no one likes? We'll see.
I'm sorry.
Let's finish this.
Elganon and Gillenage.
Actually, prediction here. They're going to remake Origins. No, they won't. They won't remake Origins. They'll remaster it. They'll remaster Origins and 2. So it runs on PlayStation 5. And Xbox, I guess. Who cares? And it will be a bad port. It'll be like an emulation running. It won't be a Frostbite engine remake. That would be interesting. Because you'd have to change so much of Origins to make it run on Inquisition and Veilguard tech. I'd love to see it. I wouldn't put money on it happening though.
Sacrifice them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
Yes, your creators.
The ritual
Sorry.
spread blight
My bad.
everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgarnon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
Oh. Willow. Don't say such things. I'd put money on them attempting that and then giving up when it doesn't fucking work and they spend 1 billion tokens on it. Hi!
Say it was a show of force.
Hey, darling. How you doing? Nice hat you got there.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
No.
Lady Morrigan?
Wait, yes I do.
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
So who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about,
What do you mean?
this?
Morrigan approves? That
Dangerous
doesn't
as
seem
Solus
right.
himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
Sure, sounds
hope
good.
it
Where's your
helps.
son?
For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetus Crossing once the gods are through.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
Yeah, Varric's got one of the
He had a
daggers.
dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now.
I maintain
It
that
only goes to
Varric was in
Arlathan.
possession of it. It's his
I can
now.
take a look at it. Maybe fix it even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Bellarra, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Great.
Right.
Join my party. Let's go.
Let's move.
I'm not going to get Morrigan in my party, am I? Shadows Crossing. After investigating the town of Demeter's Crossing, the team discovered the gods had laid waste to the town with blight. Worse, they tempted the man into betraying his people for gold. The team decided to spare them as light. Perfect. Exactly. That's what it's for. I get daggered again.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Ooh, nearly finish time. Lord of Fortune. Reckless battle tactics. Warriors Mournwatch. What about use sword? Strike ability is right. Oh, because I haven't got this yet. Great. The plot? I'm not going in that direction. Probably something to loot over here. No? What? This isn't a video game. Let's try that line read again. What? This is a video game. Turn around from the place you spawn, you should find something. That's tradition. That's trope. That's a near guarantee. But I guess not. Alright. Alright, Lacey, doing okay?
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you. Or Rook. Or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting. You push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
It's a little weird
Exactly.
exposition. Right? Like, I'm
Everyone
gonna be
has
honest.
a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
There you go. Making the video game themes pretty explicit already. Let's go. That's what the narrative's going to be about. We need to rely on each other. And again, good. That sounds fun. Let's enjoy it together. And we will. And we'll do more of it. Probably on Sunday evening. Because it is end time. Not just because my throat's becoming pretty sore again and it is time to rest, but also it is time to rest. Jimbles is getting tired. Thank you very much for joining me on this lovely little adventure through Veilguard. We're going to continue playing it more. We're going to continue celebrating its excellent efforts. And I don't have anything extra to say, so I guess we leave it here by saying thank you very much for joining me, and please tell the people you love that you love them very much. Okay? Good night, everyone.